Hi kids, welcome back to English with Miss Fei. We will start off the year with CFR Year 5 Starter Unit, Lesson 1. Our lesson today is as follows. Our language focus is listening and speaking, and we will be putting our attention to the affirmative and negative. I will be explaining to you shortly about these two terms. And the vocabulary that we are going to focus on relates to free time. And the key phrases will lead us to talk about our hobbies and interests. Next, let's have a look at our content standard. For listening, we are going to be able to recognize and reproduce target language sounds. For speaking, we will be able to communicate simple information intelligibly. And the learning standard is as follows. Recognize and reproduce with little or no support a wide range of target language phonemes, as well as giving detailed information about oneself. Before we move on with the lesson, it is important that we learn about the vocabulary that we are going to use today. So let's start with an anagram activity. So how do we do this? We're supposed to drag the letters into the correct position to reveal the word or the phrases that is supposed to be. Okay, let's start. The first one shows a picture of a computer with chat messages bubble on its screen. What do you think this is? Let's try and unscramble them together. Perfect. The first part is right, chatting. Then, great, so it is chatting online. Next, we have a picture of a color palette with a paintbrush. I think the answer is pretty obvious. Perfect. It's art. Next up, a group of children are talking. What could this be? Let's see. Meeting, perfect. Meeting friends. The picture shows us 3 paper bags. Now, what activity can we associate this with? Let's see. I think we're getting it. That's right, shopping. Next word. It's a video game controller. So, what do we use it with? Video. Games. Perfect. Video games. The next one is a picture of a camera. A professional photographer camera. How do we spell this? Oops. Perfect. Photography. This shows us a picture of 2 covers and a compact disc. Perfect. They're films. And the last one is a picture of an open book So what do we do with books? Perfect. Reading. Our language focus for today is the affirmative and negative. So what does these two terms mean? Affirmative is simply put, is the stand where we agree with something or when we give out positive statements. For example, I'm interested in, I'm into, I like, I'm good at, and my favorite is or my favorites are. On the other hand, negative is simply the opposite of affirmative, where we agree with something or a negative statement. For example, I'm not interested in, I'm not into, I don't like, and lastly, I'm not good at. You will be able to use this affirmative and negative in the activity which is coming up. Alright kids, now we're at a listening activity. For this activity, you may pause or you may rewind to listen to my reading again. You may jot down your answers as you are listening to my reading. Let's start. Hi, my name is Kate. I'm 11 and I'm from Oxford in the UK. I'm good at sports and I'm into video games. This is my brother Jack. Jack isn't into sports. His favorite thing to do is chatting online. Our parents, Jan and Ed, have different interests. My father loves reading. My mother takes really great photos. She loves photography. Okay kids, you may rewind the video so that you can jot down your answers for our discussion later. Okay kids, let's see if you have gotten your answers correctly. Hi, my name is Kate. I'm 11 and I'm from Oxford in the UK. I'm good at sports and I'm into video games. This is my brother Jack. Jack isn't into sports. His favorite thing to do is chatting online. Our parents Jan and Ed have different interests. My father loves reading. My mother takes really great photos. She loves photography. Okay, you may compare your answers to what you see on the screen right now. Good luck! Okay kids, on to the next activity, which is speaking activity. Since we are all at home, I would like you to maybe invite your siblings or your parents to join you in this activity. Alright, based on this affirmative, okay, we are going to look at the picture stimulus given to us here. Alright, the first picture shows a skateboard. So what activity is this? That's right. This is skateboarding. The next one is a music player. So what do you do with a music player? You listen to music. Next one. The picture shows us a horse. So what do people usually do with horses? Great! We go horse riding. The next picture is a favorite among children. Am I right? That is a bicycle. So what do we do with bicycles? We go cycling. And last but not least, we have here is a TV. So we watch TV. Okay, now using the affirmative phrases here, I want you to conduct this activity with somebody at home. It can be your brother or sister or your parents. Make sure that you use all the affirmative phrases given here. Let me start one off for you. For example, I'm interested in horse riding. Another one, I'm good at skateboarding. Now it's your turn to try. Good luck! The next part of the speaking activity is using the negative. As you can see here, we have 5 pictures, which we have looked at in the beginning of the lesson. So the first one is meeting friends. The second one is shopping. The next one here is art. And this one is photography. And last but not least, video games. Let me start one off for you as an example. I'm not interested in shopping. I don't like art. So now it's your turn to find someone at home and do the speaking activity with. Okay kids, well done on completing your listening and speaking activity previously. Before we go, here is a task for you to do over the weekend or at any time you may find yourself to be free. Record a short video of yourself, not more than 1 minute, to tell your friend about your hobbies and interests based on our language focus and vocabulary used today. And you may also add your own sentences or ideas to make it more interesting. If you wish to share your outcome, you may join my Google Classroom using the class code below. You may upload your video there and I will have a look at it. Alright, see you next time. Don't forget English with Miss Fei. Goodbye.